Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need discovered. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day. Travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. With Tabio on Samsung on.
Good afternoon and welcome to Travel with Ease, wherever you are, whatever you might be doing right now. I want to welcome you to Travel with Ease. My name is BOLADE Samson, and today we'll be traveling with ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. So if you are just tuning in, you are right on time. And as you know that this is the program where you get to see a lot of things about travels, about aspects, about journeys, about unique environments, about hidden gems and a must-visit destination. And we also discuss things that connect us all through travels. And we have the second segment, which is the book review segment. We use this to reinstall back the culture of reading. And as you know that reading and traveling, they work hand in hand. And these two packages have been brought to you by JDN Radio 101.5 FM on the program Travel With Ease. So stay tuned because today we are exploring Egypt together.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need discovered. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day. Travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. With Tabio on Samsung on the mind.
All right, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, today we are taking a full country journey to Egypt. Yes, the land of pharaohs, the ancient wonders, and also the vibrant culture, and also the breathtaking landscape. So whether you are a history lover, or you're an adventure seeker, or you're just dreaming of your next getaway, this episode we give you a taste of what makes Egypt a truly unforgettable place. So I want you to sit back, I want you to relax, and I want me and you to travel with ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
Travel with ease. Yeah, yeah. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Oh.
All right, if you're just tuning in, you'll be thinking of exploring Egypt. Yes, last week was how you can do it yourself, how you can get yourself to Egypt, how you can start from the processing from those that have Nigerian passports to those that have passports on their Nigerian passport and those that do not have. I've dished out how you can go if you have a Schengen visa and how you can actually get there and book your visa on arrival. And I also gave tips on how you can book and where the embassy you can go in Abuja, where you can also, ask for security clearance before you plan your trip to Egypt. And those are the things we talked about. And I briefly talked about, where you can visit last week, but we do not have much time. But if you're going to Egypt or you're thinking that, okay, I just want to plan around Egypt. So I said, okay, let's explore Egypt. So you get to know that Egypt is an interesting place for you to go. And we will be starting from Cairo and Giza. Yes, we'll be starting from Cairo and Giza this afternoon. The reason why we are starting from Cairo because Cairo is the Egypt bustling capital. Yes, it's the Egypt bustling capital. And here we have the history and modern life that they collide together. And of course, there is no trip to Cairo, it's not complete without you not visiting the pyramids of Giza, and also for you to see the mighty sphinx. Yes, the mighty sphinx, the one that has the head like of a lion and it has a body like that of a pillar. You will be seeing the video on our YouTube channel. Just go to JDN Radio 101.5 FM. I took time to bring all of those beautiful places that you can visit in Egypt. Yes, you will see the video. It's playing, it's showing the phoenix, it's showing the places that I will be talking about this afternoon on how me and you want to explore Egypt on Travel with Ease. So you get to experience those places even before you go there. So when you go there, it will just be that, oh, this is the reality. This is what she talked about. Okay, she said, if you've not gotten to the pyramid and you've not been to Egypt. So we'll talk about that pyramid when I come back from this break. Let's take a moment. Call everyone because we will be talking a whole lot more about those places you will enjoy when you go to Egypt. Today is all about exploring Egypt. Do not forget to still Travel with Ease on your dial 101.5 FM, JDN Radio.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Oh, travel with peace. Stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets discovery. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Oh, travel with ease. Learn it right. Education and
Alrighty, we're just tuning in. You're right on time. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And this afternoon, we are exploring Egypt. Yes, we are exploring Egypt. And I said that your journey is not perfect if you did not visit the Great Pyramids of Giza. Yes, the Great Pyramid of Giza, and by the side it has a wide angle shot with the Sphinx. Yes, the Sphinx. And that Pyramid of Giza, yes, we have 3 pyramids there. We will use this opportunity to learn 1 or 2 things about the Pyramid of Giza. We have the 3 main pyramids at Giza. Yes, now we have the Great Pyramid of Giza. This is known as the Pyramid of Khufu. Yeah, the Pyramid of Khufu. And we have the Pyramid of Khafre, and we have the Pyramid of Menkaure. Those are the 3 pyramids we have in Giza. We have the Great Pyramid of Khufu. That is the biggest and the largest of all the 3 pyramids. Yes, you'll be seeing the videos on YouTube on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, and you can actually feel it as if you are there. And you can see that we're actually taking you travel through JDN Radio Studio, and you can actually see them from there. So you have to see the 3 pyramid, and also from that video you see this phoenix at sunrise and also at sunset. Yes, you see all of that in the video on the YouTube. So if you are not there, if you are not joining us, you can go to our YouTube channel at JDN Radio 101.5 FM, because today we want to explore Egypt together on the program Travel with Ease, your education and travel simplified, brought to you by JDN Radio 101.5 FM. So aside all of those beautiful places, you know, when you go there and you go to that place and you imagine yourself standing at the base, yes, the base of these ancient wonders that have been existing for over 4,500 years old, you know, and just a short drive away, you will find what we call a saqqara. Yeah, a saqqara. What do we mean by a saqqara? It's the home of the step pyramid of Djour. Yes, that is the oldest pyramid in Egypt. We have the oldest pyramid in Egypt, aside from the pyramid of Giza. And, you know, pyramids then, they used pyramid as a tomb. Yes, where they bury the dead. You know, it's like they're kind of symbol. So it's not like a pyramid, it's like a beautiful home or something. It's like a tomb, but it symbolizes something to them in the ancient time. So as we are learning about Egypt, we are learning about few things we do not know what the pyramid stands for. So the pyramid, as you see it, it stands for a tomb where they bury the dead, especially the kings and pharaohs. That is where you have them buried. And also back in the city, we have the Grand Egyptian Museum, yes, and the Copito Cairo. You know, this one's offers you a chance to explore the artifacts. You get to see the churches, and you get to see the history of the span millennia. Yeah, you get to see the history of the span millennia. That is when you are coming from, you know, from the pyramid of Giza, seeing the Sphinx and all of that, and the square, the home that is step away from the pyramid of Giza, the 3 pyramids. You get to see the museum. Yes, you get a chance to explore the artifact, the churches, the history that spans the millennia. And also from there, you will now move to the Luxor. The Luxor. What do we mean by the Luxor? You know, the Luxor is like at the south of the River Nile, is the Luxor, and often is called the world's greatest open-air museum. Yes, the Luxor is called the world's greatest open-air museum. And here you see the Valley of Kings holds tombs of pharaohs, including the Tutankhamun. The Tutankhamun. Yes, you see, including the Tutankhamun. It is a pharaoh then in Egypt. Yes, and there are still a lot of things you get to see in the Luxor. You get to see the Karnak and the Luxor temples. It showcases the monumental architectures and centuries of devotions. All the things I'm talking about, it's on the YouTube channel, and as I'm talking, it's actually showing by my side, and you get to see all of these temples, and you get to see them in a way in which you understand what I am talking about. The temple, it comes in comes with a columns, or white columns. If you are checking it on YouTube right now, it comes with a column, and it shows it shows centuries of devotion, and those are the ways in which you can understand Egypt, even if you've not lived even Nigeria, or you're planning. You think of all of those places you want to go to, so this can actually give you the motivation and also the inspiration that yes, it is always good to leave my comfort zone. It is always good to leave the shells of where I am, so I can actually explore the world, you know, to see more things and beyond. The program is still Travel with Ease. If you're just tuning in, your education and travel simplified, only on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, the only radio station that is broadcasting for all. Let's take a moment.
From visas and flights to places to go, books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel by side each day. Oh, travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio.
Alright, it's still Travel with Ease, your education in travel simplified on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And this afternoon, we are exploring Egypt. That Egypt you were planning. I said, oh, once I get it, I'll just take the steps and book my visa. And after booking my visa for clearance and my visa on arrival, then those places I want to explore, let me just try jotting it down. So please, pick something and think of those places you want to be from the few ones I have been dishing out. So we are exploring the whole of Egypt this afternoon. Okay, so I said I stopped at the Karnak and the Luxor temples. I said I showcased the monumental architectures and talked about the centuries of devotion. And when you move it just a bit further along the Nile, yes, there's a town like Edful and Komombo. Yes, this place reveal a quiet place, and this place is a lesser known temples. And you know, we have some travelers that love exploring without crowds. They just want to visit the place alone and just see one or few things. They don't want stress, they don't want troubles, they don't want any of that. So for a traveler that does not want crowd, I think that Edful the Konombo reveals that place that you can be. It's a lesser known temples, but it is a very quiet place. So when we continue from the Nile, yes, you arrive at where we call the Aswan. Yes, the Aswan. The Aswan is a city of calm, is a city of culture, and is a city of stunning scenery. Yes, and in this place you can visit the Philae temple, you can sail on a traditional felucca, or discover the Nubian villages. You know, all of these are bustling with colorful houses and warm smiles. Yes, you see all of those colorful, you see them, but you don't even know where they are. They are in Egypt. Yes, you see all of those beautiful places. But if you are someone that is adventurous, yes, adventurous, you know, a short trip takes you to the majestic Abu Simbel temple. Yes, this place is carved directly into the cliffs, and this place you get to see an unforgettable sight that inspires the wonders of the world. It will inspire you. See how things are being carved in the cliffs of the mountains there, and you will see a good sight and wonders. And for those who love the slow journey, yes, you just want something cool and cozy, yes, you can try a night cruise between the Luxor and the Aswan. Yes, you can try a night cruise on the river, you can try the cruise on the Nile, and it's perfect way to experience Egypt. You know, from there you can watch the river Branch drift by exploring the temples. From that you can see visiting villages along the way. You know, this traveling on the boat from the Nile to the Luxor temple is an experience that nourishes both your body and your mind. It's not just about spending the money. It is all about nourishing your body, your mind, and, you know, having a kind of shift in your mind that, no, there is still a world that exists than where I have been. As in, when I left my comfort zone, now I can experience world in a better way. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, where we are exploring Egypt at its best.
Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need be stopped. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. Yeah. With Tabio Don Samson on the mic. education and travel simple. Travel with ease, stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge needs to stop it. See the world a smarter way.
Alright, if you're just tuning in, you're right on time. You can watch us live on YouTube on JDN Radio 101.5 FM and also on TikTok on Travel with Ease. Just go to your TikTok and type in Travel with Ease and we will be there live. You'll be seeing me live. But on YouTube, you get to see the videos of all those places I am talking about in Egypt. Those beautiful places that you would want to visit when you take your tour or finally you've concluded on traveling to Egypt all by yourself. So moving from the river after a lot of things, you can also visit the history. You need to relax, and they have where we call the pristine beaches. Yes, the pristine beach along the Red Sea. Yes, the pristine beach. This is along the Red Sea and in Uganda and Sharm el Sheikh. I mentioned that last week. There you will find the coral reefs. It's showing on the video there. You find the coral reefs. You see the diving adventure and the luxurious resorts. Yes, where you can eat. And I told you last week that there is a lot of restaurants in Egypt. So eating is not a problem. And their food is highly tolerant for Nigerians. But the only thing you will not get in Egypt is you will not get swallows. But you will get rice, you get pastas, you get fries, you get burgers, you get all of those things that you want to eat. So then food, it's not going to be a problem. I'm moving from there, the Sharm el Sheikh, that you find the coral reefs and the diving adventures and all of that. You get to see the Dahab on the Sinai Peninsula. Yes, this is a backpacker favorite, which has a laid-back vibes and incredible snorkeling sports. Yes, this is for those that are quiet. When they travel, they just want a quiet escape. Yes, a quiet escape. So you can go snorkeling. Yes, you can go snorkeling, and you can try the Masa Alam or the chic town of El Guana. You can try that place. You see all of that in Egypt. In Egypt, we have a whole lot of that. So right about now, when I go on this break and come back, we'll be talking about the desert and the oasis adventure in Egypt.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need to stop. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day. Travel with ease, plan it right.
Do not forget that we are on our website on www.jdnradio1015.com and also on Radio Garden on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. So you can listen to us anywhere you are in the world. And for the meantime, we are on YouTube on JDN Radio 101.5 FM and also on TikTok on Travel with Ease. I am live there talking about exploring Egypt. And for those that are just tuning in right now, you are welcome to the Dial 101.5 FM. We are still exploring Egypt and we are still looking at those beautiful places that you can visit when you finally get down to Egypt after you've settled down and you think, okay, for this 2 weeks or 1 week that I want to go, I want to explore every place. And before I go on the musical break, I said when I come back, we'll be talking about the desert and the oasis. Yes, we'll be talking about the desert and the oasis adventure. Yes, you know, when you talk about Egypt or even from the pictures that you see, you start seeing some kind of a desert, like a sandy place. Yes. Okay, so for a complete different side of Egypt, you can explore the desert and also the oasis. Yes, we have the white desert will transport you to a surreal lunar-like landscape of chalk formation. That is the white desert. And then we also have the Siwa oasis. This one offer you what we call a tranquil of palms groves, salt lakes and the unique amazing culture. And the other oases, we have other oases, okay, in the desert. We have the Bahariya, we have the Farafra. This one will give you the sense of Egypt's desert heart. And this place is quiet and vast, and this place is timeless. Yes, you see the desert, there are so many places you can be in there. You just say you want to go to the desert, but you should know the specific one you feel you want to go. But the one that actually talk about the sense of Egypt, the desert art of Egypt, the quiet and the vast and the timeless one, is the one I just talked about, the Bahariya and the Farafra, the oasis that we have in the Egypt desert. So those are the few beautiful places you can visit in Egypt. Like I said before, that in Egypt there are many places you can visit. Now let's look at the tip for you if you are traveling to Egypt. It's important that you learn one or two few tips when you are traveling to Egypt. Now, it's always good for you to dress comfortably. Yes, I said that when you are going to Egypt last week, I said that if you're not married, if you are married, make sure you do not forget your marriage certificate. Why? So that you get to sleep together in the same room with your partner. But if you forget it, that means you sleep in different places, because they take their religious seriously there. So it's important. So if you are married, make sure you have something that proves that you are married. Yes, they want a proof of that. So that is tip number one. Tip number two is that you dress comfortably and modestly, especially when visiting religious sites in Egypt. And make sure when you are going, you stay hydrated. You have water with you, because Egypt is a hot country, even in winter. Yes. And one of the most beautiful things I think you can do, and when you learn, it's going to be very, very good for you and very, very advisable, is for you to learn few Arabics. Yes, few Arabic phrases like a smile and a greeting you can do along the way. Learning new things shouldn't be hard. It should be something that you should be happy and to do. Because if you tell me that, okay, come learn this thing, I would be happy to do that, because something I do not know, and I feel if I add it to what I know, then it's actually adding more, feathers to my cap. So I think learning few phrases in Arabic, it's very, very good. Something to say smile, something to tell them hello, something to just, connect with people there with their culture and whatever they do. When you travel, you don't just travel because you want to see the places. You travel because you want to connect to the world. You want to connect to the horror in that particular place. You want to connect to everyone there and get the beauty of the journey. That is the most important part of it. Your mind, your soul, and everything should connect when you travel. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. To be part of us this afternoon, you can go to the YouTube, drop your comment on whatever you think you want to say or contribution you want to say about Egypt. You visited that before, or you have one or two things to say or questions that you want to ask about Egypt, as we are exploring it. And this week and last week was all about Egypt. So you want to be part of the conversation in the studio live as I'm talking right now, you can call into the studio line on 07048 001015 and 08022102163. 07048 001015 and 08022102163 is the number to call to be part of us in the studio. And you can join us on TikTok on Travel with Ease, and also on YouTube on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Do not forget that we are live on our website on www.jdnradio1015.com and on Radio Garden, JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
Travel with me. Stress-free journeys. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets prosperity. See the world a smarter way. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Oh, travel with peace. Stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets discovery. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Oh, travel with ease. Learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Day or night. Your trusted voice on radio.
Alright, if you're just tuning in, it's to Travel with Ease on your dial 101.5 FM. We are Biordo Samson, and also we want to talk about few things you need to know after giving you a few tips for traveling to Egypt and also exploring Egypt in a short while for you to see the beautiful places you can actually visit. And it is like, I want to say, it's gonna be, you plan and save for that. It's something that worth it for all the stress that you've been through or whatever. You can always plan a getaway trip for yourself, especially to that beautiful place. I want you to know that Egypt isn't just about you seeing sights. Yes, it is about you experiencing a culture that has endured thousands of years. A culture that have endured thousands of years. You know, from going to the bustling cities to the quiet desert, every corner of Egypt has a story. Just like every corner you see in Nigeria has a story. Every state you see in Nigeria, they have a story. Every places you visit, they all have a story. Every corner you stay, everywhere you place your hand, every corner you move, every step you take, they all have a story. You know, we've all heard stories about Egypt. You've all heard a lot of things about the Red Sea and all of that. And there you can actually see them for real. So whether you are someone that's walking through the ancient temple, or you are sailing on the Nile, or you are just snorkeling the Red Sea, or you're watching the sunset in the desert, you know, it's actually a very beautiful scenery to look, a very good ambience. You sitting by the desert and watching the sunset. It's beautiful. Have you seen such paintings? We have the paintings around. You see it. It's actually something that connects you to nature, like a very beautiful scene. So, you know, doing that live, you know, taking out pictures of yourself, you know, having that paintings in your house, it's actually something beautiful and memorable that you kind of like, when I went there, I took this live and direct. So it's a beautiful thing. So whether you are taking that in the desert, Egypt is a journey of a lifetime. I must tell you, it's a journey of a lifetime, because it is a place that's been existing for 4,500 years ago, and you are going there to see all of those things still in place. The Pyramid of Giza, you get to see the tombs and all of that, and you know, it's actually a journey of a lifetime, if I would say. And to be part of the conversation this afternoon on Exploring Egypt on the program Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, the number to call is 07048 001015 and 08022102163. 07048 001015 and 08022102163 is the number to call. And you can also be part of the conversation on YouTube on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, and we can have a conversation from there. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
On JDN Radio 101.5 FM, Travel with Ease. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Stress-free journeys. Your education and travel simplified.
Unpack your curiosity and let's journey beyond borders.
Welcome to Travel with Ease, where we explore amazing destinations and simplify your travel plans. It's time for Travel with Ease.
Join Abiodun Samson every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
In our first segment, we dive into the depth of travel. Discover breathtaking destinations, hidden gems, travel tips, and fascinating cultures that connect us all.
And in our book review segment, we bring reading back to life through audio documentaries, inspiring stories, and books that educate, entertain, and empower.
Because traveling isn't just about the places we go, it's about the knowledge we gain along the way.
Travel with Ease with Abiodun Samson on JDN Radio 101.5 FM every Wednesday 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Your travels and education simplified.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need discovered. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know.
Alright, if you're just tuning in, it's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. I said something about you snorkeling through the Red Sea, and you might be thinking what that means. Snorkeling, as we see it, is like swimming face down in a body of water. Yes, while you breathe the ambience of the air through a shaped tube. Yeah, a kind of tube that is called snorkel. Yes, you use this usually with swimming goggles and a diving mask, and they will give you a swim fin. So you'll be able to experience how the Red Sea feels. You know, you want to experience that. So when you go there, maybe you should plan on going snorkeling. Yeah, to see, give you a tubes, your swimming trunk and all of that, and you can experience all of that, the ambience of the sea. So to be part of us this afternoon, I said the number to call is 0704800 1015 and 08022102163. And right about now, when I come back, we shall move into the book review segment. We have one or two things to talk about on the book review segment. It's not so good if we do not read, one or two things that will help us, that will shape us, and also, plan us ahead of time. You still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. We're still exploring Egypt, and then we still need to read.
Travel with ease. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need discovered. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day. Travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. Yeah. With Abiodun Samson on the mic. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. On JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Every with peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
It's been a long time. This is Adebayo Sangalu.
Oh, Mr. Debayo, good evening.
Bodija.
Okay, good evening.
Actually didn't know you shifted the time of the program, but I was just listening and I caught up with
Okay, the time has been changed, and I announced
it.
it like
Okay,
the last
thank
day
you.
we had the program. Maybe you were not around then.
No, I didn't get it because I didn't know. Maybe.
Okay. Okay, thank you for
Yeah.
joining us today.
I just googled something to confirm one information when you were saying married people should go to Egypt with certificate and co. And I
Yes.
realized from the information that two of the opposite gender cannot sleep together in the same hotel.
Wow.
So that's why it's good to be like research your details well
Hmm.
before you come to present.
Wow.
You are more or less a teacher that everybody is listening to. Thank you for giving out the right information.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's my take.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
You're welcome.
contribution. All right.
Simplify.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Sanyidi, for that contribution. So he said that I said if you are traveling to Egypt, make sure you go with your marriage certificate. And he confirmed it now that you two opposite gender cannot sleep in the same room if there is no valid certificate that you are married. So if you forget it, just know that you'll be sleeping in different apartments. You know, it's going to be extra cost on you, but you have to pay the price. So if you are traveling to Egypt, the first thing that should be in your luggage, if you're married couples, should be your marriage certificate. Yes, so there will be a proof that yes, we can stay together and be together to enjoy Egypt together. All right, it's still Travel with Ease, your education and travel simplified on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And the number to be part of this program is 07048 001015 and 08022102163. And again, if you're just tuning in, Travel with Ease comes up every Wednesday 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. The time has changed. I've been announcing it. I've been doing a whole lot of publicity on that. So please, it's 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on JDN. Still the same program on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
With Abiodun and Samson on the mic. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? Hello. Okay, please, if you are calling in, please always turn down the volume of your radio set, please, so we can hear ourselves together and there won't be issues in, communicating together.
Travel with ease. Knowledge makes prosperity. See the world a smarter way.
All right, I want to say a few things on the book review because our time is fast spent. Yes, it's fast spent. And the book review, I'll just give us one or two things. That the most important thing is that it's important that you read something in a day. If it's a page, 2 pages, important that you read. Why? Because it will help you. It will help you be a better person. You see things differently. If you do not read, you just get stuck with what you know already. So you need to offload what you know. You need to unlearn to relearn. So you get to go with the flow and see where everything is going. What you know some years back might not be working as it is now because things are changing, technology are changing, everything are changing overnight. So it's always good that we get to update ourselves. And that is why reading is very, very important. So this book I reviewed last that I said that the title of the book is Do Nothing by Celeste LD. Yes, I just want to pick few things from the point from that book. So those that are just want to be part of us or contribute on the program this afternoon would know. So this book, like I said, that the book Do Nothing, I said literally does not mean you should not do anything. It's just mean there are times you've overworked yourself and there are times you just have to relax yourself and do nothing. And part of you relaxing yourself is planning a getaway for yourself. Whether you want to stay in Nigeria or you want to go to an African country like Egypt and experience something and experience a life after that. Yes, do nothing. Like I said, that even some places you can visit in Egypt are some places that are quiet, that you just want to have a calm on yourself. Like you just want to meditate, you just want to be alone and all of that. That is what the do nothing mean. It does not literally mean don't do anything. It does not say that don't do anything. And part of the lesson that I got stick to is in the book is just that when you are busy, always saying you are busy, that it is not a virtue, it is a habit. Busyness is not a virtue. That you are busy, it's not a virtue, it is an habit that we adopt. And the writer exposes how being busy become a status symbol. It's a proof of what? Productivity and relevance. But busyness does not equal value. It just fills time. You know, some people just love the idea of saying I'm busy. Any little thing, I'm a very busy person. But at times I wonder, the person you are talking to, the person is not actually jobless. The person might actually be busy than you'd think. But then some people, the way they just have this idea of busy, I don't know. So the book is just saying that it is just to fill time. When you prioritize things, you will do it. So no matter how you've stressed yourself out, find time. Don't say you're still busy, not to even take time to rest, not to take time to have a planned getaway for yourself. So, and also, I have this lesson from the book that says doing more often means focusing less. Doing more often means focusing less. That is, when you multitask constantly, you have to keep switching, and that will not help you to expand your capacity to scatter. So real work needs uninterrupted attention. It needs your attention uninterrupted and not a fragment of effort. Okay, and also another lesson from this book is that rest isn't optional. It is a cognitive support. It is something that will support you. If you've worked all day and you did not rest and you keep going, you find out that you are going to relapse. Relapse in the sense that you get tired and your brain will stop working at a point and you just go blank. Not that something else will happen to you, but you just felt that you needed the rest. When the rest comes, you just have to not do nothing but rest. And also, I have this in this book that talks about stillness builds awareness, that distractions erodes. How the writer of the book reminds us that when we are always what we are always doing, we rarely experience. So at times, silence, at times, we get to see the inner voice of us speaking to us. And it also talks about boredom, talks about unstructured time. When you don't have your time planned and structures, you can feel boredom. And we have some people, even no matter how people around them or not, they still make good use of their time. Yes. And also, this book talks about the world rewards busyness, but not always well-being. No matter how busy, you know, when you are busy doing something to end something, to end something, to end something, to end something, to end something. But your well-being, you would have to make it a priority. Your rest, you have to make it a priority. So those are the few tips we are going to take from the book this afternoon on the program Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And this afternoon, I will be rounding it up and calling it a day on Travel with Ease on Exploring Egypt. Yes, on Exploring Egypt. Egypt is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place for you to visit. And when you are visiting, make sure that you get a whole lot of experience with you. And you should know that what we've talked about will inspire your next adventure, or at least you can travel. Even you've not gone there, me and you, we've traveled in our imagination. Yes, we've been there, we've seen how it feels like going through Egypt within few minutes. Yes, we can actually talk about it. You can see the videos, you can connect with everything I have actually talked about. So I want you to stay tuned for another fascinating episodes on this program Travel with Ease, because we are coming up, you know, we are coming out in different forms in this year 2026, and Travel with Ease, it's taking you places. So I want you to stay tuned because there is a lot impact for you on this program and also on this dial 101.5 FM. And on that note, I will be calling it a wrap on the program this afternoon by saying special thanks to everyone that has been part of this episode this afternoon. You know, from the transmitter engineer, from Big Ben Fadipe to Kayode Olawi to the engineer in the studio, BOLADE, OSHO, to Samuel that has been with me in the studio, and now talk about those that have been behind the scenes telling us this has to go well and that, starting from Yeye Bisiduro Sharo to Aisha to Edede to OLABODE MAKINWA to Joy Akinlolu, and also to my beautiful people that have been supporting me, Femi and Aramide. We say special thanks to each and every one of you for being part of the success of this program this afternoon. I remain Abiodun Samson till I come your way next week, Wednesday. Do not forget the time is 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. We'll be coming with something exciting, something beautiful for you on the program Travel with Ease, your education in travel is simplified. Till then, make sure that you have time to rest. You make sure this January you keep planning on your getaway places you want to go and you keep saving towards it. Till then, enjoy.
Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge need discover. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day.
JDM Radio 1